talking about him committing the actual drunk.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
talking about the
To get you
statement
right,
of him.
you're saying
Yeah,
she said he made a statement while he was drunk, right?
He was tipsy, yeah.
So what statement did
yes.
she allege that he made?
That exactly.
That he came to her and told her that
He's not that kind of
what's it called?
person.
That he's not that kind of
Yeah, he's into
person
that
and
blah blah
all
blah
of
and all
that.
of that.
So you're saying because of
So
that she will not have a case?
I'm saying now, okay. I'm saying now that if that is because now this is how this thing has progressed. Initially, just like Comrie said, she wasn't sure that this thing happened, which was why she requested the tapes from Big Brother
It's
and why
not
she was
that
even
this
making that
thing
statement.
happened. Ah,
Hold on,
Wait,
man.
unusual,
Hold
wait.
on.
I just have,
That
see all
did
these things that excellent. I just have a question I want to ask you, now, and I'm not going to say anything again.
no, hold on. That she said she wasn't certain about it when she was explaining it to her sister, which was where she needed the tapes from Big Brother. You get. Now I'm hearing people say that she's very certain now because Ben came to apologize to her. That is where people are now saying that she got her certainty from, because initially before the supposed
Ex-lander.
what's it called admission from Ben, the alleged admission from Ben, she wasn't sure, but now she's pretty certain because he came to her. And now I'm saying that there are technicalities to it, because if she's basing her certainty of that situation happening on what Ben told her, and she admitting to the fact that when that conversation was had, Ben was tipsy, there are
No,
technicalities to it.
ex-lander.
No,
Her
there is no technicality.
certainty is
That means
about what
you're
she
not.
felt. About what
Nika,
she
wait.
felt.
Let me just quickly respond to you. Go. That means we're not watching the show. That is not where our stance was based on. Ben called her for a conversation in his right senses, even before the Saturday night party. She was telling Wanni and Sean in the HOH room that me and Ben was coming for a conversation. We eventually, maybe you did. That's what I'm saying. There's a drive, there is a journey to this thing. They've already had a conversation before the Saturday, before another conversation on that Saturday that led to I'm not that kind of person, and he was crying. So there are two different things. There was already a conversation she could have at that point in time gathered a stance or probably the evidence he needed and arrived at a certainty, not even at the conversation on that Saturday where he was apologizing. I think we need to get it clear. There was a prior conversation, and immediately she started analyzing to Sean and Wanni. The camera took off, guys. If you can remember, when they show HOH condo, immediately she wanted to say, "Oh, I had a conversation with blah blah blah." The camera just filmed to the main house, and people were saying, why you people always remove camera now when they are talking about these things?" Then the Saturday 19th too, now was the second one. So there's a possibility they've had a why is it not occurring to you people that the person Big Brother asked to go and to go and have the conversation was Ben? Big Brother asked Ben to go and meet us to have that conversation, and why is it not the other way around? Let's evaluate these things. And he went to have that conversation. They had the conversation, they were in a good place. Then again on Saturday, he came again, maybe because of conscience, or I don't want the housemates to see me in theater. And I really understand Ben. If I'm in his shoes, I will feel that way as well. If somebody was definitely leveled against me, and I'm seeing people every day, we're waking up, we're chilling, we're talking, laughing, and all of that, I will feel some type of way. And that might be the reason why he needed, or he felt he needed to go and meet Andy again on Saturday night while he was tipsy and feel like, I'm sorry, Andy. I'm not that kind of person. I will never that kind of, it was a mistake, blah, blah, blah. And she said, I forgive him. Right? So it is not that point he had that certainty. And again, there have been series of ups and backs between Ben and them when they will go to Big Brother to go and ask, where's the footage? Where's the, until that conversation happens. The certainty might have been achieved as at the time that first conversation occurred. And whatever might have happened might have been brought into light. That's what I wanted to say. So I don't, even the tipsy thing you are talking about, it will hold. It will hold waters, even if that tipsy conversation. What are you saying? So if somebody is tipsy and somebody said, I did not kill, whereas the person killed, I beg. Next time, I'm not a lawyer, but it will hold. Okay, go ahead.
I'm serious. It will not hold.
Okay,
And
we have lawyers
ex-lander, her
now. We
certainty
have
is not
lawyers.
that it
Okay,
was
go ahead.
Ben. Her
It will not hold
certainty is
kidding.
that she's certain about what she was talking about and what she felt. That
What she
morning when she
felt.
said somebody touched her. Not that she's certain that Ben did that. And obviously
Somebody
something
was
occurred,
caught.
because why are you trying to defend your character? But as we've all said from the beginning, there is no evidence. And she has always been careful with her words, not saying I'm 100% sure that he did this. If she was sure, would she be asking for video evidence?
Because we now want to make it look as if, oh, the person that escalated the whole thing is the girl in question. Whereas it's the boy that has gone twice to have a conversation and even cried his eyes
And
out
then came
that now
out to
came out
start saying my
to want
lawyers
to
and my
institute a
team.
legal action. What
Can
are
I
we
ask
doing?
another question? The final one,
Before you ask
please.
question, Vera, Vera, you go and be a lawyer. You and this your question. AK, sorry, Vera. Wait,
No,
just
I
let's
just
take it.
want to be, see, I just want to be clear. Do you get?
Wait,
So we'll not be
Vera,
dragging
wait,
this thing.
please, I'm begging you. Wait, just
Nika,
let it go.
So,
Nika, you
ma,
said that
yes.
Can't hear you. I'm not sure she
she
can hear me.
was she was sure that somebody touched her, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she wasn't sure if it was Ben. Is that what you are
It was
saying?
Ben, no.
Okay, it
Hey,
was
She
Ben,
said she
right?
woke up and she saw Ben.
Okay.
What she was asking for
Fine.
to
Your
clarify
good place I
herself
see.
was a
Please let
was
me
to
hear
footage.
see
what you
what
are
Okay, you
Was a
saying.
guys
exactly
should
footage.
hold
Just
on
give me a
happened.
now.
footage.
Was to see what exactly happened.
What is
That
this
is
Okay,
one
what she
okay.
saying?
has been
And
asking
now
for
she came out
clarity
and she
on.
said she's sure. She knows what she felt, right? So
Yeah.
she should just take it up legally. That is just what will happen. She should just take it up
And now,
legally.
since the guy in question said legal, so she has said, okay,
She should
legal,
just
let's
take
go.
it.
That's
Yes.
what I'm saying.
If she said she felt it and now she's sure, she should take it up legally.
Ah, she
That is
said
all
she's
she
sure
should
now.
do.
She said she don't sure. Since brother we don't sure that he didn't do it now. And the sister said she's sure. That's what I'm saying. So if you ask for
So instead
if you
of the
ask
whole
for if
argument
you
and
ask
all
for
that.
beans, then go start the beans now. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. As to what
X does not like to speak when people are talking. You always forming.
okay, as to what Xander said, yeah. Um I just wanted to get you right. You said Ben admitted to Handy that he did it, right? That he's sorry.
No. That was not what he said though.
Okay. He
That's
said
no, he's saying what at X understands is the conversation Ben went to have with Andy on Saturday that he's sorry, he's not that kind of person, he will not do that kind of a thing and all of that. That because Andy had said Ben was saying it in his tipsy state of mind, if they take it to court, it will not be anything.
oh, okay. So let me just
That's
make a comment on that. Normally, admission of guilt, when it comes to admission of guilt, it's normally to the authorities, to the police, and to the courts. When you admit that you're guilty to a fellow offended party, it normally doesn't hold any water in court. Because I can tell you, oh, I killed this person. But when the court asks me, did I kill this person? I plead not guilty. They will not, because I said I killed this person. Sorry, please let me finish, Alexander. They will not, because I said I killed this person, now say, oh, because I told you I killed this person. Obviously, you cannot. You can the lawyer in question. I mean, the prosecutor can bring it up in court, but it normally doesn't hold water. In this situation that is happening now, the evidence that they need that is so obvious is the video evidence that will be imputed in the court, and that is the video of Ben of what happened, of what really happened. Yeah, Ben has not admitted anything because obviously when he came out, him saying stuff like, "I would like to see the footage, and I would like to also pursue this in court for wrong accusation." It shows that he's saying he's not guilty of the occurrence. So Handy, for Handy saying, and what you said, comrade, on the difference between when you allege and when you accuse. Yeah, you're correct because when you allege, yeah, you want to see some evidence, right, before really accusing, because when you're accusing someone, it's like a formal thing, right? So it's like, okay, when you allege, you're how would I say it? Okay, you're trying to see some footage, some evidence to make your accusation. So if they were outside, let's say this thing happened outside, probably they're in a nightclub or something, then okay, let's use a house party. Then she woke up and she was like, oh, this guy touched me, right? And probably there was CCTV. She'd be like, okay, her telling her sister at that point is her alleging that, okay, I think this guy touched me when I was sleeping, right? So she has not accused him yet. So the accusation will be her filing a report with the police that, okay, I'm accusing this person of touching me. So you cannot file for wrong accusation when the person has not actually accused you, but the person is still alleging that you committed a crime. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
God bless the people that raised you. God bless them. I'm not a lawyer, but some things, I know some things are just common sense. So when people are shouting at question that, in my head, I'm like, am I? And that's why if you look at majority of the media houses, especially what am I saying? Media houses, bloggers on IG, if they want to say anything, they use the word allegedly. They have a reason for saying it. They are saying it because it might be it might actually be on the basis of evidences that cannot be proven anywhere. And that's what they are saying. And that's the word allegation. And what she did right there, thankfully, Vera came to ask a question too. That did she say she wanted to see a footage? Yes, she said it. She's not saying, Ben, trust me, I am 100% sure. That's a clear acquisition. The way she was even shocked. She was literally standing, and it was Wanni that was going on and on, explaining to Sean, bringing her past experience and all of that. And that was what I've been trying to say. It was not a case of saying 100% I was certain he did this. She went to me, Big Brother, I need a footage. That man chased her out. Same way the man chased Ben out too. Or just find a way to dodge it when Ben was asking, right? What me, X standard is not what you said is not even the same thing with what AK just say now. AK is saying if you've not submitted or probably say that you are guilty about something, there is no need. There is no what's it called? You cannot be admissible in the court of law because you've not said you are guilty about that thing. Ben has come out to say this thing I didn't do it. I'm instituting legal action. Blah blah blah. So it shows on his part he's not guilty and he has the right to do that. Right? I think that's what AK just explained to me. But you are saying even if away from all of these things, that conversation that they had on Saturday did not show any indications. I think that's what you are saying. Or if Andy wants to use that conversation as a basis to back up whatever, in addition to the video evidence, so it will not hold water. Is that what you are saying?
No, can you hear me? My network has started misbehaving, but can you hear me?
I can't hear you well, though. Is
I
anyone?
hear you well. I
Okay.
hear you, sir.
Okay. Yeah, basically, what I was
Okay,
saying
I can
is,
hear you now,
AK,
Alexander. Go ahead.
yeah, AK as the lawyer has even now made it clear that
Guys,
uh
someone is speaking, please.
whatever they said cannot be it, until Handy had gone to the authorities to make a formal complaint. That's when. But where I was coming from is because me, I know of a case, and AK, hear me out so you can. I know of a case where even to the authorities, yeah, if a statement or an alleged what's it called confession is being made, and the defense attorney can prove that when that confession was given, whoever the accused was tipsy, it might not hold in court. That's the angle I was now coming from with this whole thing with Ben
So the problem
and
is at
Handy.
this point in time, Xlander.
So
Okay, go
yeah.
ahead. I thought you were done. The issue is not
No.
at this.
So AK, I just want clarity from AK as a legal
Okay, yeah, okay, you can take
person
that.
to
Sorry.
know if that is actually valid. That even because you said the only people a confession can be made to is the authorities, the police, the law court, and every. But the defense attorney can prove that the accused was under the influence of alcohol when that statement or confession was given, then it's invalid. So that's just the clarity I want, and that's why I was trying to relate
Okay,
to
okay,
what's
I
handy
get you now.
happening between
Normally,
them and
normally
Handy.
when a confession is imputed in the courts would try to determine how genuine the confession is. So sometimes some people are coerced, some people are um, interrogated in a very forceful way, some people are tortured to get the confession. So the confession has to be clean, and I think the burden is on the courts on sorry, the burden is on the prosecution to prove that the confession was gotten without any coercion. But when it comes to intoxication, you might be right actually, because when someone gives a confession when he's intoxicated, the person is supposed to be of clear mind when giving a confession. So when you're saying if he was tipsy, you might, yeah, you're taking that angle. Yes, you might be right.
But that was not a confession, actually. AK and Xlander. What that was a confession between Ben.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Assessing
saying.
the
That's not
fact.
even a
Yeah,
confession.
it's not a
No, no, no,
confession.
comrade, you gave me clarity. You yourself, comrade, you gave me clarity. What because where I was coming from was I thought that was it was at that point she gains clarity
No,
that
that
it was
okay,
them.
okay, okay. That was not the
No,
point. That yeah.
that's just where I was
No. That was
confused.
not the point. Yeah. Okay, okay. I get it now. That was not the point. So it was. They've already had a conversation before that. That was. I think it was that
And I don't even
conversation.
think Candy's story has changed or anything since they started
Exactly.
talking. She has
That's
been
what I'm
saying the
saying. The
same
person
thing.
that came out. The person that came out to escalate this whole thing was actually, let's be right, let's be thinking rightfully. Because in the house, even after the conversation, they were cool. You won't even know nothing. Like I said, I mean, I don't even forget this matter. Until Baba came out, Baba want to form, I know people, I have lawyers, I know this thing. I mean, they said the father will soon become a commissioner of police or IG of police or something. The mother is also a very big person. So I think that is the stance he wants to use in that particular situation.
Yeah, comrade.
Vera, ask your last
Comrade,
question.
one question. Yeah. Sorry. Something I wanted to say. So the only reason why Ben might actually have a case, if I'm looking at it from the Ben side, right? She might not have made a wrong accusation yet, because wrong accusation is actually a criminal offense, right? But he can take it up for slanderous um, altercations, because one, it's a reality TV show, right? I don't know, because when you come into
Why
the
have
house,
why have we not seen many slanderous acquisitions
yeah.
or
So that
fabrications?
what I wanted to say is when you come into the house, yeah, there are so
So
many,
the concept of reality TV show,
yeah.
I'm sorry, AK, it will not allow it to fly.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to say.
Exactly.
So when you come into the house, there's something called exclusive course. There are so many documents you would have signed, right? That might not be able for you to bring action against your fellow housemates. So that's what I'm saying. So him saying he will take it up, fine, it might be,
Exactly.
but because of those documents he has signed and so many of those clauses, you
Yeah.
might not be able to bring action against your fellow housemates. But
That's where
in
I'm
the
going.
normal world, yeah, in the normal world, if you're alleging that someone did this thing, you can allege maybe okay, you just told somebody, right? But if you're saying,
Mm.
I think this person stole my stuff, you're bringing disrepute to the person, right? So in the normal world, the person can actually bring an action against you for slander. But now that is the reality TV show, like obviously there will be so many documents
Yeah.
everyone will have probably signed for you
Yeah.
to protect everyone. If not, there'll be so many
Exactly.
actions after the show.
Exactly. Because if that is the case, there would have been several precedences in terms of people that have from Bisola sets down to last. You understand what I'm trying to say? So I don't think that's going to fly. I don't think so. I mean, it's just saying Wani and Andi should come out. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry to their fans and say they want to come and sue Ruti. From where to where? They were literally in a battle of words, and she said what she said. So that's it's also the same thing. So if I agree with you, AK. There might definitely be certain limitations in their contracts or clauses that cover for stuff like this, because on reality TV show is just modeling the real life experiences, and in real life people have fights, people have arguments, and people say stuff as well. So how are you going to sue people on the basis of just things they say? Um, with my guilty, go ahead. Vera, you are done with your question, sir. Our lawyer
Okay.
for this night. Our
Yes,
faith lawyer.
that's all I wanted to know. Do you get
Thank
now?
you.
AK has cleared the whole thing. So and now I
Yeah.
understand what
All right.
the whole
Thank you, Vera.
scenario is. Thank you.
Guilty. All right. Guilty, guys.
Okay, thank you very much. So I was going to say something that slander only comes into play when you're talking about a false accusation against another person. If it's not a false accusation, you can't go and claim for scandal. And remember that, I mean, I don't know the way the Nigerian law system works these days, but remember that a court of law can actually subpoena the show to provide evidence if they deem it fit and if they think is needed. So that's something that I want you guys to be aware of. If they deem it fit or if they think is needed to prove a case, they can subpoena them to make it available. So that's another thing. And another thing I wanted to speak about is the fact that we all know that when we say that someone has taken alcohol, cases are not judged in isolation. And at the same time, that state of inebriation is just we know that it kind of disinhibits individuals. So not necessarily, it doesn't necessarily mean that you would speak with accuracy, but you will probably speak your mind more freely in that state, and everyone is aware of that. So obviously, if there is a jury or whatever it is that and I don't think the Nigerian law system uses jury or anything like that, but if there are a group of people that are listening to what you say when you're drunk, of course they are examining evidence with a lot of, scrutiny. They know that you are likely to speak your mind more freely when you are disinhibited compared to when you are not. Because when you are not disinhibited, you try to control the narrative that you want to put out there. You try to control how things are portrayed. But when you are disinhibited, you don't have that control anymore. And therefore, you try to say the things on your mind. I mean, sometimes your judgment can be impaired. It doesn't necessarily mean that everything that is spilled out when somebody is drunk is the 100% truth. But that's why you usually have, like in the advanced system or in the advanced world, you usually have jury to scrutinize every evidence that they've brought and decide upon that which they want to admit and that which they think is not admissible. But at the end of the day, they can always subpoena Big Brother to make evidence available if they think they need it. And in my own opinion, also, I also think that there was a smarter way to have answered that question. Like I said, you could have just said it was a misunderstanding. We've cleared it up. I did not intentionally do any of those kind of things. That's not the kind of person that I am. Simple. And keep it moving. I don't understand you apologizing for an action and then coming out to then say that, and then coming out to say that you want to sue. And I
He
said
didn't
it the other day.
apologize, so you both should get this thing. He did not apologize. He said
Double
that is
K,
not who.
Rivera, when I finish speaking, collect the mic and come and say your own.
Thank
Sorry.
you.
Okay. So you cannot apologize for an action. And
Sorry, sis. Sorry to cut you. Are you a lawyer?
my profession does not matter. I have
Ah,
knowledge of
see, AGBK, let me tell you. You see, comrade space, my space. I don't pack nuisance. I'm sorry about space. People on this space.
Man, see as English just they flow like
She's what PK,
damn.
I don't joke with her. She's fucking intelligent. Like I've been watching her for a long time. And when she speaks, I'm like, nah. You see AK, so AK that you people come and say son. You see the boy. You see Xlander. You see Nika. I park. I see before I park. I don't park nuisance, guys. No, I'm not saying the rest of the people that come here nuisance. Before double trouble, come and finish me. But what I believe in the concept of spaces, right? Away from BBM shenanigans, rubbish that we do, we need to learn from one another as well. It's just not that we are supporting, and that's why I tell people the way you are supporting, hope you are focusing on your life. Hope you are doing yourself to a favor because this thing it will go, another one will come. So we need to learn one way or the other, and that's why I'm happy such conversation is even away from Andy and Ben now. Even our personal lives, people we know around us, we can educate, we can talk when situations like this arise, and it's I'm happy that some people are enjoying the impact. If you know that you came for Gbasgbos, it's not Gbasgbos today. Go and vote for your favorites. You can learn one or two before you sleep this night. So AZBK, forget it's not about being lawyer. This one then Sabi. Go ahead, Shakes, my sister.
Okay, so as I was saying now, so at the end of the day, it is what it is. You cannot apologize for an action and say that that's not who you are, you didn't intend for it to happen, and then come back and say you want to sue. If you feel like you never committed an action, you should not, and at any point in time, and I always say it, apology is not equal to admission of guilt. But the way you communicate that apology is as important as what you have at the back of your mind. So if you say, for example, I'm sorry you felt the way you felt, and that's not my intention, or I didn't remember doing anything of such, that's you making it clear that you can't recall doing that. You can apologize and say whatever it is that he said, and then come out and say that you want to sue, they must and if you want to sue, the onus is on you as an individual to prove that the person that you have accused, that they've made an accusation against you, you are the one. If you are going to the court of law to make, to sue somebody, you have to prove whatever it is that you are taking that person to the court of law from. These girls did not come to you at any point in time. They didn't accuse you. They went to somebody to clear it up for them. So at the end of the day, if you think that they've done a damage to your reputation, then the onus is on you at the court of law to provide evidence of such to foster your case. And that's what I'm trying to say here. So at the end of the day, if it goes to court and Biggie or production or multi-choice needs to provide evidence for them to prove a case, I'm sorry they don't have a choice. They would have to do it. Thank you.
Yeah, Fumi, go ahead. Thank you, my people.
I'm interested. I'm
Excellent. Good
interested to
evening.
hear what Fumi will say. Or else I will drag Fumi today. Go ahead, Fumi.
You want to track me. We had said this earlier, and I don't know why this is coming up again, because I think we advised like we should just drop this
Andy
because
did
at
an
this point,
interview, Fumi. Oh.
yeah, I saw Andy's interview and I heard what she said. Are you getting me? Now I said it earlier before. Now Biggie is the bigger problem here. That's big-headed man and big stomach man is a bigger problem here because these two parties are saying, oh, this is what I know, or this is what it is. The other party is saying, oh, I didn't do this. You hold like everybody, even the viewers, the duty of providing evidence. Okay, this had happened, this did not happen. I remember during this girl's season, what's her name? This girl, when they sent Bassie home. Are you getting me? She made an allegation, they went to check and
But
they saw that, wow, probably what she said was true.
they sent Keme home,
And
oh,
they
not
sent the
Basi,
guy
oh,
off the
Fumi.
show.
It was
What
Keme.
is that what?
Keme, not Basi.
Yeah,
She
Kemen
never made any
and
allegation. She
T-Boss.
was
Keme and
she
You
was
get
not
T-Boss.
even
so
aware. They called her to the diary room to even tell her what happened to her. She was crying. It was the viewers that saw it and took it up, and they have to even tell her. And that was when she started
so do you
crying.
get
She
it?
was not
They
aware.
took it up and they sent the guy off the show. So now Biggie is saying, this housemates are saying, okay, this had happened. And this saying this, that so thing had happened to her. And I feel like Biggie owes her a duty of care to provide an evidence that, okay, this guy has done this to you. Do you understand? This is our verdict. Okay, this is not allowed on our show. We want to send him off the show. The boy has gone to the diary room to tell Biggie that, Biggie, I don't remember doing this. If there is if there is a video evidence, provide it. So if I am guilty, send me off the show. I'm ready to face the
I
consequences.
mean, if
Why
not
is
for
Biggie
any,
not releasing
if
the
not
video?
sorry, if not for any other thing said, let them even protect their brand image for crying out loud.
Do you
What?
understand? The
You
boy has
guys are
requested, the guy has requested for a video that if he's guilty, he's ready to face the consequences. That was what Ben said in the diary room then. So now Biggie owes us this honors. You need to provide that video. If you don't have the video, come out and apologize to the viewers. Because now you're making everybody look stupid. And it seems to me
Fumi,
personally, because
Fumi.
if Biggie has evidence of this or whatever it is, he would have provided it. The
Exactly,
management
Fumi.
this year, they
I
are
don't think
fucked up big time. They
you
do
have
not
it.
have that video. The reason why this thing is dragging this far is because they do not have a video to back this what's called this accusation.
Is that not what I've been saying since day one? Some people say comedy is a lie. 7 cameras.
And it's
Forget that
very
one. They
And
don't
risky.
have
And
come,
it.
this is a big slap on this
Comrade,
is
they
a
have
very
the
big slap
video.
on the management. This year's they don't.
Idiom,
They don't. I
I
put
don't
it to
hear
you. If
this.
they have it,
I won't argue with you
they
people.
don't have it.
They don't have this video. I'm sending you people something.
If they have the video, they don't have the video. If they have the video, they would have. Even if they don't,
They would have
and
what's
on
Fumi,
called
show
release it.
max at least.
Fumi,
If they don't release it,
you
they
know
will
why they
send
can't
Ben
even come
home.
out
They
to
would
say
have
it?
played it on show
Because
They
max.
would
it
have
will be
called Ben
falling
to
their
order.
hand.
Because
They
They
initially,
don't have
can't
the
say it.
video.
is
So
it
they
because
can't.
they
It will
are
affect them.
bitters? Do they not want to send TJ home or maybe send Wanni in case it's a false accusation? I was
It
thinking
will
They
affect
do
from
them.
not
my
have the
experience.
video. Take it or leave it.
But now that these
Production
two
this year
people
is a.
are out of the house, the least thing they can do is give it to us on Showmax or something.
They don't have
They
the
don't have
video.
it.
Let me take.
And that's
See,
really a
they
shame.
don't.
If they are up to
It's so
7
obvious they
members
don't have the video,
in
and it's a
that
big
room
slap on
and
their
they don't
face.
have the
Because
video,
how are you
it's
running a
crazy.
24-hour show and you cannot provide a video? Just how many seconds? Maybe how many minutes? Maybe 2 minutes video evidence. Are you guys joking?
It's
In that
like
city
Love
room,
Island
they have
USA.
more than how many cameras in that city room?
When they were talking about, oh,
Are
they
you
said
they,
this, they
like?
said this, they said that. They came and they played the whole video for people to watch.
Do
I
you
think
get? So how can you, if you could play
a
video for
moment
conspiracy, you
of
don't have
lapse
video
from
for sexual
their
assault?
camera crew.
Conspiracy that was not even conspiring.
I mean, that was what I've been saying since day one. People thought I was joking. I'm not. I don't think they do.
See, I just feel
See,
like at this point, I think
we
the
are
two
not saying
parties
there are no
involved, since
cameras
Biggie
there.
is not willing to.
Guilty. I have people I like. Have people I dislike. Well, I don't dislike anybody. I have people that just irritates me. sometimes, but I'm not really supporting anybody. I had already said from the beginning that I'm just going to watch as a neutral.
Nika is not supporting. If Nika is supporting anyone, I wouldn't. She's not supporting. She doesn't have time. We don't have time here. We are busy.
Yeah.
We are planning marriage. The drip. Go ahead. The drip.
We've been calling the person. No.
Oh, okay. Sorry. And people are if the person is not speaking,
We'll drop you.
people are requesting now.
The drip. Last
So,
five
guys, I
seconds.
mean, that's what is really happening. Oh.
Sorry.
That's the bone of contention. We just felt somebody actually Ben escalated the issue, so it was, and it's that legal thing that is even still just ticking
We
my
could have
neck.
just spoken normally.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
we've cleared it up. Finish. But just trying to sound big, I'm going to take legal action.
that's what
My
I was trying to
management
do.
and my
That was what he was trying to do, guys. That was if it was
trying
because
to
somebody had
just
inside the house where he was saying when it comes to police, he has connections. He has that any police in Nigeria, and they were saying he was saying it's not ordinary police, though. That is even about to make IG or police or something. He was telling them, and his mom also has a very high rank too. So he's trying to use that. That's what he's trying to do. Because as you move from having a conversation with the person, you guys had let's say misunderstanding, and you people are at your school and coming everything to something deeper.
So what will they now again? It will destroy his reputation more.
That's the problem now. They should go to us. They should study it or not media platforms. It's not business. Not that's your deposit. It's a silly bargain. That's what you get when you're not being sensible. And something that you have handled with so much maturity and just say what you say and leave out. You cannot initiate legal action against people that's not really stage for you. You want to initiate against somebody that is in the same situation with you people. I beg. I think that's part that just took me off. What's this saying? What do you mean? He wants to use power. That's what he wants to use power. What's his power? You can't sleep. But I don't know what this matter. But you know how very bad the matter was. I didn't remember at all.
exactly. Nobody has
Have
spoken
people
about it.
forgotten? I don't know something like that even happened. Sincerely.
Nobody spoke about it since that. Nobody. Everybody has moved on. But you came out. You said what you said. You now say what to sue. Did you hear? Please, right? The drip, oh, I've accepted you back, oh.
It's not going.
We can hear you now.
Oh, you guys can hear me? Sorry, my internet is pretty off. So I
Can you
was,
hear me?
yes, I can hear you, comrade.
Oh, okay, we can hear you now. Yeah.
Yes, my internet is really bad. I'm really sorry. Um, I was saying, gosh, can you guys hear me?
We can hear you. Carry on.
Okay, yeah. I was saying basically, I think what I was trying to insist was it's actually it's actually counter argumentative, meaning that I was personally supporting what Comrade has been saying for a very long time. If in fact the footage isn't there where Ben was doing whatever he wanted to do to Handy, because it seems like this year Biggie is just not in his normal senses. It's like he's being biased or stuff like that. But if he in fact has the footage, I think what he's trying to do is called he's trying to avoid floodgates. It's actually a legal term. It means that you're trying to avoid entertaining different legal action that's very petty, because if you come to realize Big Brother is a show that's PG-18, full of adults. These people do whatever they want to do and stuff like that. So now, if you come to, if everyone has to come and say their own claim, like for instance, I'll give you guys instances. Suj on Thursday, accidentally, we don't know for sure, he touched Onyeka's boob. I think all of us saw that, or majority of us. And in the start where, and also there's a video that Big Brother themselves made on Thursday night to show the highlights of the whole party, the pool party. Onyeka touched Suj on his groin or whatever it is, whatever. But her hand seemed to have been there. So I mean, if everyone now, if things like this will be listened to, I guess, like claims like, oh, I want to take legal action, I want to see the footage. If that's the case, everyone then will have to say, I want to see my own footage. This person touched me like this. I didn't approve of that or this and that. So I don't know how bad it really was, but I think that's what Big Brother is trying to do. Those are my own 2 cents. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Joe. I agree with you, Jerry. I don't think they have for people that think they have the video. I get you people, but me, I don't know. They might have it and they might not have it, sir, because I don't know what's happened.
Big Brother has it. He just doesn't want the video to destroy his show. He has it. You can't
Ah,
tell me something like that happened in the house. After all, it covers all everything that happens in the house.
so
They will
are we
want to
saying he's
protect their
protecting
show too.
somebody?
And moreover, since the housemate has already discussed about it, they feel.
Go ahead. Who is speaking?
I said since probably they have the video. Maybe he was going to address it in the diary room when Ben entered, but since they've already discussed about it, just feel like there's no need. Because sincerely speaking, the same way we are thinking that the case should have just slide, is probably that's the same way management is thinking about it. Maybe that's why they did not address the matter. But sincerely speaking, the legal this thing is just kind of like you just want to drag yourself into the gutter. Sincerely speaking, maybe they just feel like since they've settled it and it's not much of a big deal, since the person that happened to is cool with it, they just feel like they don't need to, and they can't just release that kind of video. It will tarnish their own brand too. Do you understand? So I think the only thing that can bring that video out is maybe if after this guy don't, maybe the court need the video, and they can even say they don't have it because it will obviously affect the BBN show, because they will be like, so you have this video and you did not address it. Do you understand? So you can't tell me they don't have. Big Brother have everything that happened in that show. The cameras are heavy. Even camera is even inside toilet. You don't see when the housemate time. So camera, he obviously captured it. He just doesn't want to, And it's an embarrassing something for the housemate too. So I just feel like since they've settled it, he decided not to, it's a minor thing. Since the lady is cool
So
with
can
it.
I?
I'm
Hi,
done. You can talk, please.
okay, hi everyone. So I listened to the last speaker and then you, Lola. I wanted to speak on this issue. So I wanted to list out certain things and exactly how it happened. First off, it's not. We can't say it's a man.
Is somebody speaking?
No, I think our connection went off. Call me articles. You can go ahead. Calm and industrious. Artwallex or Artwale. Call me articles. Are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, good evening, everyone. How are you? I'm not really going to say much. I just want to thank everyone, most especially the coordinators on this stage. People are doing a very good job, and I could see there is decorum in the house now, and I will appreciate if you can proceed that way. I belong to Double K Squared, and I'm appealing, please, to all the Double K Squared in the house. Now, fine, those who want to vote for cashier now can do it. It's fine. If the purpose is genuine, yeah, fine. But we should not split votes when we get to the finale. For God's sake, hey, the road is rough now, and the competition is on another level entirely. Yeah. So I don't want us to. If we are going to, not even have time, we are going to win by the presence of God. But if there is going to be any I would like a situation where we'll be blaming ourselves at the end of the day. That why it's because we push somebody to the final and another person to the final and this and that. So we should just, give it our shot and support the husband the way the family is saying we support the husband and the way the home is that we I wish you all a happy good night.
Sorry, I can't hear anyone. Was anyone speaking, guys?
Yeah,
He came to thank us for the decorum on this space and coordinating and talk
Oh,
about
Okay.
voting for, I think, Kelly Ray.
Talking about voting, guys, go and vote for your faith. So, guys,
Hmm.
I've said it.
We are not voting this year, oh.
Go and vote for
So
your faith.
don't
So,
join us to be whiling away time.
I just you people know I love who I love, right? But I'm not doing that, you know. So you people go and vote for your faith. I beg. Wani, Victoria, Tofa, Nelly,
Nelly.
Anita. Umbadiwe, my smartest boys. Umbadiwe twins, Jose and OC guys. Go all out for those boys. They've
Comrade, you
tried
know
their
we were
best.
talking about it yesterday that they didn't choose anyone. This morning, their family came
Yeah,
out and
so
chose
they
Ozil.
chose
Sure, you saw it.
You
And
know,
can you
because
see
before I
there
told you
is
guys now,
decorum in their own fan base? They chose Ozzy. We no hear noise, so he reached
I
double
told you
K.
guys.
They
No,
sponsored
Lola, Lola,
some
everything.
of
Lola, wait,
you double
Lola, wait,
K, you people's reason
Lola,
doesn't make sense to me.
Lola, wait.
Sorry.
Let's explain.
Hmm.
You people are doing a massive mistake, right? In terms of the nature of the pair or the duo or the partnership, in terms of how it is. In every other fan base, it is different from Double K is distinct. They are very, very different from the rest of them. Double K is they are married couple. They are husband and wife. Do you understand? Other people are just siblings, sisters, brothers, and all of that. So I think it's maybe some sort of easier. Again, I think one major, I won't call it a disadvantage, I mean it's a benefit anyway. One major thing that kind of spiraled the entire situation is because of how Cassia had grown significantly on the show over the past 4 or 5 weeks. A lot of people has kind of they become now extremely emotional towards her. And I don't think they are limited to your fan base alone. They are not limited to your fan base alone. Nikan, please mute.
Oh,
They are not
sorry.
limited to your fan base alone, Lola. So you don't have other people who are maybe they've not been supporting anybody, but now because they've watched her husband, they kind of like her. So those are the people who are not really coming out now and saying, why can't you stay? Why can't you understand? So I think that makes you people case a little bit complicated. I've seen a lot of you guys compare. One Sandy did their own, this one did their own, OC did their own, this one checkers did their no. Your case is extremely different. I get it. The fans, the fan base should respect the decision of the management or whatever. But how the things has panned out in that pair over the last 2 3 weeks has made it extremely difficult for some people who feel like this babe has really shown herself, then she needs to stay far. Those people, you people don't stress yourself. I don't think they are part of your fan base. Even if they are, at the end of the day, what will be will be. But we can't compare the double K pair with every other. They are married for crying out loud. And we've seen some people who claimed to be feminists in actual facts. Exactly, that's another thing. The nature of every other pair is different. Double K is they have a man and a woman. Other pair are literally the same sex. If you look at them by the way, twins, they are two boys. Wani and Andy, they are two girls. Checkers, they are two ladies. So you can't that's another dimension that is changing this whole thing that you people are not considering. I'm sure if Wani and Andy have been a lady and a guy, it will have given rise to a lot of debate as well on the streets. And you would have seen certain feminists or maninists like myself. Don't mind me, guys, I'm just joking. If there's anything like that, coming up and saying, why can't the guy go? Why can't the babe go? Why is you understand what I'm saying? So I think there's not something different about you people's pair, and that's why it's causing this a lot. So it's not just limited to your fan base. Other people are
Comrade,
now pretty much interested to
there's,
say
there's something I also even tell them. I tell them, I said, the ones that, most of the people that even are championing this whole
they are not
Cassia
voting.
thing,
No,
they are not voting.
I don't know why they are
They're
not
just
voting.
trying to cause confusion in their head. And it's just very clear that the Double K fans are rattled. If they are standing on business, they'll actually achieve what they want to achieve. If they
Exactly.
filter the,
I don't.
the social media noise, because I went to Facebook and I've gone to, I've checked TikTok as well. Those ones are focused on what they already want to do. It's the Twitter people that are just really,
Yeah,
really
yeah. I
feeling
don't
their
know. They don't.
feelings.
They don't. They are just disturbing themselves. I don't know why they are disturbing themselves. You people should not disturb yourself. I beg. Don't disturb yourself. It is. They will be okay. I think they are just those people that have liked her. Those are the people championing her, and I'm sure they will not vote. If you people are not voting, don't stress yourself. Mm. I was saying it yesterday that I was even telling Wani and Andy people to last week when some of them are coming to say, "Don't vote, Andy. Don't vote." I was telling them you can't do anything if people are voting now. How many people do you want to control in a fan base or on Twitter, especially? You've communicated, fair enough. The reasonable ones who feel like this plan makes sense, we pick it up. But you can't go and be beating neutrals and other people are not in your fan base to be shouting at them and insulting them because they are voting. From where to where? just focus on your strategy and keep it moving. I think that's the best thing. So, guys, don't stress yourself. Everything will be all right at the end of the day. So, guys, I was saying
Hello,
go and vote for your favorite. So, guys, go and vote. So, we don't want Sunday now. Come and be crying. Yeah, 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 yeah. If you like, stay on comment
Leave
space.
them now, comrade. Me, I go personally attack anybody we come here, come cry. Oh, blah blah blah.
Ah,
Big
I
brother
don't want
cheated
to
and
hear
all those
so.
things.
I don't want
Now
to.
me and you go
I
fight
don't
please
want
that
to hear
vote
Sunday.
of
Kelly Ray,
this
oh,
weekend.
vote Kelly, oh, vote Kelly, oh, please. If you
I
don't
don't
have
want tears
anybody
of
you
this
are
weekend.
supporting, if you don't have
King
any
Saba, what
faith,
are you looking for up and down?
Do
Your
you
face
know
is
how
not.
easy you guys would have been if you people chose Cassia, the person that has been giving
don't
you a
say that,
soap
please. Don't
from
bring
the
confusion.
Hello,
Really
beginning?
beg
good
you,
From
evening.
the
Good
please.
evening, comrades.
beginning,
Tanika,
from
they
her
Please,
have
we won't,
first
Anika,
we
one,
won't
Anika,
person
scatter
was
Anika,
fine.
everything.
just
Like,
come
Please,
why
I
out.
you people
beg you.
having a
Nobody
problem?
knew
Hello,
it was going to be like
hello,
this.
hello.
Don't
Ranifa, you
Good
scatter
need to
evening.
rest
everything.
at this point,
Just
Good
Abi.
leave it as
evening.
it
Good
is.
evening. Good evening. Good evening,
Andy,
everyone. I don't
Wanni
want
is
to.
not better than Andy. Do you understand? It was a
We,
representative. It's just a
Lola, wait.
representative. So please, let's forget about
Sabalicious.
that matter.
Lola, wait.
Please.
See,
Don't
King
scatter anything.
I don't
Sebastian.
think, I don't think we have problem here. There's no problem at all.
My only problem is that
No
people keep
problem.
There is
confusing some
problem.
people
No
that already.
problem.
Which one is there is no problem? There's no problem? What's Lola talking about since morning? What is there is no problem? There's no problem. Two of you now, you are arguing. King Saba, you and Lola, you are arguing now. So what's it? I don't even know why you people are stressing yourself over this. Even Lola, I don't even know what you are saying. I don't get the point. What are you saying? Ah, I don't know. It's like some of you just like stress. This thing is not, I don't know. Maybe it's me, sha. It's not a difficult thing, no. Ha. It's not a difficult because since yesterday now, until I've been laughing, guys, since yesterday. And I was even sharing some tweets. I was just laughing. That why are WK fans stressing themselves? So the people championing the whole vote for, they know what they are doing. They know what they are doing. They won't vote Shingbang. Almost 9 people are up. Every fan base, they are up, guys. Look at it. Oh. So who is going to leave their favor and go and vote Kasia? That's what I'm saying. I think Kasia just have some people. I called them reservoir yesterday. I don't know where they came from. Those stubborn fans of us. It's like they're in the cooler. They will just unleash anytime their management throw out a letter. Those are the kind of people. And those are the people doing all these things. I don't even think they're from other fan bases, guys.
Comrade, me, I no go lie you. Me that don't stand anybody. Me, I voted Kasia. I won't lie. Because me, I'm just watching. I'm not voted. So
Ah,
it just
voila.
be like the coconut heads.
You
So
people, you are part
when
of
they
the coconut
say,
heads. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, so me, I follow for the
So I
coconut
know
Fine,
heads.
you
they are
To
can
be
vote
honest.
her, but vote Kelly for money. It's fine. Vote her. Let the
um
matter final,
go ahead,
please.
go ahead, King Saba.
I don't know why you people are like this. When I say there's no problem, you people say there's problem. I'm telling you now, there's no problem. Hmm.
King Saba,
People,
you should not
you
be telling me
cannot
now.
come
I'm
and
not
tell me,
King Saba.
comrade,
King
wait.
Saba.
You
Wait,
can,
wait, 2 seconds, 2 seconds. Wait, you
okay.
go. You cannot tell me. Me, I'm not in your fan base now. I'm not the one that said they should vote Kasia. So why are you telling me?
I'm telling you that we don't have
No,
problem in
now
our
you
fan
tell people in
base.
your fan base. What is my
See,
own?
comrades, those people that claim they love Casa, they don't love Casa. They are in fact, they are enemy of Casa. I'm telling you that when I say there's no problem, you people don't want to believe me. You cannot tell me that you love Casa, you will not be voting Casa before. Is this today that you want to vote Casa? Go and check
Hmm.
their page. They've not even posted anything about Casa. Casa product. If you love Casa, why wouldn't you go and advertise Casa products? Is it today that they are the husband and wife? They will go and divide their body. That's when you now show their affection that you love Casa. I said the people championing all these things are not even voting. I give it to you 100%. They are not voting number one. They have their own people that they are voting for. So anybody, if you don't want to put this upon yourself that there's a problem, there's no problem at all. Okay, where is they are not even some of them. They went as far as going back to the former voting. That's the last week vote. They will go and screenshot what happened last week. They'll come and post it there. But I just voted. I just gave him 2,000. There's nothing. Zero. Double K, anybody who love Casa, who love Double K are not voting. So there's no problem in the fan base. All those ones are just outsiders. So I don't even see them. So there's no problem at all. You see it now. On Sunday, you see it. There's nobody. Are you going to leave your own favor, come and vote for my own because you want to prove a point? Or how do you now going to show that you love Casa? And then when the husband and wife will be up there, they will divide their vote. You say you love Casa. You hate Casa. And nobody should come and tell me, Casa, why wouldn't you choose? Is it your problem? If you have your favorite, you should be happy that we choose wrong person now. So why are you now crying over another person? You people are funny in this place. Some people say it's better you go for the woman. What is your business? Yeah, I beg you.
King
You don't
Saba,
have
go
issue
and
with
vote.
that.
Stop
I'm not
defending.
voting. I'm not voting. Vote for who?
So you are just resting this week.
Yes, now.
Hmm.
I put
Voila.
water from my mouth.
You're not, Nika, you're not getting his point. He's not voting for
I
Cassia
know.
because he doesn't want Cassia to
And
get the
I'm not
I
final.
voting. And
know
even
now.
a whole double Cape members are not even voting. I'll give it to 100%. They're not voting. Anybody that's
We, the
saying they will
main
vote.
fans, are not
It's a
voting
lie,
this
you
week.
100%.
I said 100%. When I said 100%, 100%, take
Not
it
be
So
from me. You are
Cassia,
not
100%
there.
to King Saba.
now wow.
I
Yeah.
said you are not there. Double K member are not voting.
King Saba,
Anybody saying
is he on
100%,
you know?
take it
Is
from
he
me.
on Which one is 100%? I get what is he saying. I get
Oh.
what ACDK is saying. How is 100%? Uh-uh.
You will see it on Sunday now.
I'm not, no, no, I'm
He's
not saying
saying
If
that.
the
Casa,
truth,
Now,
Casa
so
so
na
cannot,
talk
Casa,
last
he's
even if
saying
week.
the
Casa
The
get
truth.
girl
vote,
still no
Comrade,
go house.
King Saba, I'm not saying I won't see it on Friday. I mean, if Cassia leaves on Friday, it's for the best now. Which one? I'm saying which one's 100%. You know them reach their father's house. Are you in their father? Are you in their homes that you are checking their not voting Cassia? You can say majority or say 80% or something. Which one is on? No, no, 100%. 100% is everybody. Are you sure? Who is that one again? Hey, Jesus
Now,
Christ.
Nika, I don't
Some
What
know
did
people
what
you
to
should
say?
just
do.
be reminding me now. Sometimes
Anika,
I
what is your
forget.
problem?
Do
When
you
I
want to start a party for us?
Even the
comrade,
Katia
Sebastian.
herself don't
anybody
campaign
who
for
wants
herself for
comrade,
diary room.
comrade, if you
Say
if
her
Sebastian.
fans will vote for her. Una dey at the talk another.
because you don't
Sebastian.